Here's a thing that used to drive me crazy. You plan a feature with your AI, a genuinely good plan, and then the session ends, and the plan, just gone. Tomorrow, you re-explain everything, and it plans it slightly differently. So I built SpecMint. The idea, specs that survive the session. Your plan becomes a real file in your codebase, persistent, resumable, and it doesn't care which AI tool you open tomorrow. And there's a discipline to it. First, deep research. A dedicated subagent actually digs through your codebase, as many files as it takes. It compares libraries, checks the docs. Then it interviews you. Real questions until there's no ambiguity left. Only then does it write the spec. Phases, tasks, architecture, even a decision log. And that spec isn't carved in stone. You review it, you change it, you push back until it fits exactly what you need. Not a single line of code gets written before the spec is clean. And then, implementation. Task by task with verification gates. And you get to pick your flavor. 4 variants, 1 workflow. One axis is the format, Markdown or rich HTML with diagrams, code diffs, even clickable mockups. The other is how strict it gets, standard or full test-driven development, where red-green-refactor is enforced. Cross the two, and there's your grid. Just pick the square that fits how you work. The HTML specs are my favorite. Honestly, they read like documents someone actually cared about. This is a real one. Let me scroll you through it. The vitals up top, tasks, phases, blockers, then the overview, then acceptance criteria, getting checked off as the work lands. The whole plan in one file in any browser. But the killer feature is smaller than all that. You come back tomorrow, maybe in a completely different tool, and you just ask, what was I working on? And it knows. The exact phase, the exact task, every decision you made. Nothing lost. Getting it is one command. Pick your variant, npx skills add, and it works in the agents you already use. Claude Code, Cursor, Codex, Antigravity, and more. And using it, you just talk. Say, write a spec for user notifications, or call it directly, the / command of whichever variant you picked. Now, the Forge will interview you, and it won't let you skip the thinking. And honestly, that's the point. A spec is you deciding. The AI just makes sure it's written down properly and never forgotten. So yeah, that's SpecMint. Free, open source, everything's on the website, right there on your screen. Forge one spec for your next feature, and tell me if you ever go back. I'm curious.